We are ready for the third quarter. The rain not letting up. It continues to be a factor here as we get back underway in the second half. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Bills offense going to have the first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. They'll throw out of the gun. A throw on the move is caught. Now a 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for this with Henry. And he's not going to get the first down. They met him, brought him down in the backfield on 3rd and short.
The idea here for this offense is you're not really thinking necessarily touchdown. You're thinking 1st down. Let's get a fresh set of downs here and reset. But in this case, they suffer a loss, and it brings up 4th down.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The Chiefs offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with 1st down. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Fine work defensively. That's going to be knocked away and go down as an incompletion.
Well, that's 2 straight plays now where this secondary has won their matchup, and right now the offense needs to find some plays that just call for easy completions. Get your wide receivers in space. Allow them to run after the catch, because right now these downfield passes, the defense is all over.
And the big night continues. That last run gives him yardage to put him over 100 for the game. And the Chiefs will punt the ball away. Oh, and now look at this. It's a fake. And he is going backwards. Coverage there to make sure he did not get free. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Henry. And this rough day on the ground continues. They're going to drop him behind the line again.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
A throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete.
Back in the day, Mike, you know how they decided who played offense and who played defense? The guys who caught the ball better played offense, and the guys who couldn't play defense. And now, that's obviously not the case anymore. But this is one of those that still gives defensive players a bad rap.
Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. That's picked up by the Chiefs. Well, he certainly turned that into something on the move. Downfield, looked like he was gaining yards, but then loses control, and the defense comes up with a turnover.
Early on, Mike, it looked like it was going to be a really good play by the quarterback, turning to his legs, getting some pretty good yardage with his feet, but then he failed to not only protect himself, but mostly protect the ball. Defense is able to put a hit on him, jar the ball loose, and now they'll take over after the big takeaway.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
I'm not sure if it's this big lead or if it's just this second half pressure getting to him, but that's just a careless throw by the quarterback. And don't let this lead fool you. Throws like that can change this game in an instant. And this defense knows they gave him one. They let him off the hook.
A couple of first downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up 1st and 10. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL. Second and a yard.
Here we go, shot.
He'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll get the first down there, a pickup of about 5 yards. They'll stay on the ground. Down the sideline, inside the 25. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it 1st and goal. Here's a run. Only a yard there. Tackle made at the 5. Here comes 2nd and goal. They'll go with him again. A dive, and he's in. Touchdown, KC. That his 2nd touchdown tonight. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Extra point attempt still to come. And this one is no good. Not sure if the rain and the wet footing is an issue there, but no extra point. The score stays where it is. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is a short kick, returnable from the 13. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Bills offense starting to trot out for this next possession. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down. He runs with it. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. In motion, Reed. And the quarterback scrambling, maneuvers his way back to the line of scrimmage, but that's all he can get out of that one. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long. And he's going to go down. The pressure once again too much. And that should wrap this one up.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
The Chiefs offense and their... A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Now a give on the ground. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Chiefs. His big night continues. His 3rd touchdown of the game. Now how about this? It's a fake. And he is not going to get in. Stop on the try for 2. The lead remains right where it is.
I just can't wrap my head around that decision, Mike. I mean, think about it this way. If you want to go for 2, by bringing your extra point unit on, you have to snap the ball from the 15. If you keep your offense on the field to go for 2, you get to snap the ball from the 2-yard line.
Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. So now here comes the Buffalo offense heading back out onto the field. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame. This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. This one, incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs. The home team's offense, and their running back getting ready to go back to work. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. They'll try to get this one on the ground. And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage, and it sets up 4th down.
Here we go, set.
So this one in the win column for the Chiefs. It was a game played in a driving rainstorm, but they would not let the field or the conditions deter them in any way